What is a middle income trap? Do you know what a middle income trap is? Low income countries are rising as our economy progresses at a rapid rate. This is a good thing, of course, because many are going out of poverty and are in a better state of living. But what about the countries in the middle of the spectrum? Middle income countries have had slower growth, so policymakers are thinking that they're in a middle income trap. Most economists believe that there is no such thing as a middle income trap. Whether it exists or not, let's talk about what exactly this is. To put it simply, the middle income trap is where the progress of the economy of a country hits the average and stays stagnant there. Doesn't go below, doesn't go any higher. Basically, is trapped in the middle. They are unable to reach the level of high income countries, while other low income countries make fast progress. Many of these countries make most of their progress through industrialization. Through this, they are able to expand their income and per capita. What is the basis of knowing whether a country is classified into a low income, middle income, and high income country? The World Bank classifies these countries based on their per capita income. If a country's per capita income is less than $1,005, then this is considered as a low income country. If a country has a per capita income of $1,006 up until $12,235, then this is considered a middle income country. If the per capita income of a country is higher than that of the maximum amount in a middle income country, then it's classified as a high income country. Because there is a rapid progression in the economy for many low income countries, it doesn't take too long for these low income countries to develop into middle income countries. After progressing into a middle income country, however, that's where the middle income trap comes into play. This is because economic growth after that rapid progression becomes slower. Can you actually see this phenomenon happening? Many countries in Latin America and the Middle East have stayed in the middle income level for long and have stayed there for about 4 or 5 decades. In the year 1960, among 101 middle income countries, only 13 have progressed into becoming high income countries by the year 2008. Before we delve into this further, eggheads, I'd like to ask, in personal financial standing, do you also think that the middle income trap exists? Let us know your thoughts on this in the comments below. Now, let's continue. The question now is, why is there a phenomenon like this? What causes this to happen? First, we have to look into the economic growth of countries. One possible reason is the increase of wages. Countries that depend on labor-intensive manufacturing, where these workers move to urban areas. But when the demographic becomes less appealing to them, the people coming in from the rural places become less and less. When this happens, when the supply of workers become less, naturally, the response is to increase the wages for it to be more appealing to workers again. Once they increase the wages, the economic growth of the country decreases. Another possible reason that causes middle-income countries to stay stagnant is the rate of productivity. Why does this happen? This is possible if countries don't invest enough in human capital, like education, for example, or if there's not much innovation. The average age in the country could get older and older before they even get rich, which is also a sign of the middle income trap. Aside from this, it could be because of the government. The authorities may not be responding well to inflation and the rising cost of living. There are many factors that affect this that make progressing into the high income level difficult. To progress into becoming a high-income country, a country needs to put in place strategies or try doing something new. If a country has been stagnant with the way it's been running, then the only way out of it is to make changes. When it comes to putting in place strategies to increase the rate of growth in the economy, it isn't a one-size-fits-all because each country has different needs to be met. Although, there are some ways that a country can do to avoid being stuck in the middle-income trap. One way is having a macroeconomic stabilization policy. To put it simply, This means the handling of finances and the economy. The strict implementation of the better handling and use of finances in the economy can help countries in times of inflation and crisis. Another way is to ensure that the institutions that lead the country are strong and the rule of law in the country is followed. If the government of the country is of quality, then this helps the country and the people of the country to be led in the right direction. There's more control of corruption, and more effective legal systems are set in place, and the rights of the people are better followed, which are all essential to the progression of the economy. Another way is to invest in education and basically human capital. This helps the productivity rate of the country, and it's probable for there to be more innovation because of those skills. The boom of infrastructure is also a good way to increase the growth of the economy. Maintaining and growing an economy is no easy task. It isn't something you can do at just an instant. External factors can also affect the economic growth of the economy of a country, which makes the efforts of this country be less impactful on their growth. Because of this, it's important that countries constantly strive to make changes to meet the needs of their country. Growth takes change, and if a country is at a specific level for that country to grow, then reforms and policy changes are needed to actually make a difference in their economic growth. Growth strategies should constantly be in check because the economy is ever changing and the factors don't stay the same either. That's all for this video, eggheads. Don't forget to leave a comment below, hit that like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell to be part of our Egghead Finance community. See you in the next video.